All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Kester Amos again. We are back in Easy Willy, where we did a preliminary video when we were still very much in the construction stage. We're building four greenhouses here, and we just finished with the structural work, which was the frame. And now the greenhouses have been completed, and we are about stocking them in another week from now. So we just came to take a look at it, and also we have also completed the concrete pens stroke wooden pens, because this is a new invention that we have been working on for some time. As a matter of fact, I would not like to take the credit for that, because this invention was brought about by the client we have here. He contributed to it. We brought our minds together to see how to build this up. So it's a really fantastic idea, and we're able to put our heads together to get it done. So I would like to give him the credit for this new invention. So I'm going to take you through the farm. We'll start from the greenhouses. We'll move over to the grass cutter building and onto the new invention, which is the pens. And then lastly, we might look at the rabbits farm. So what we have here is snail, grass cutter, and rabbits. So I'm sure most of you who saw the first video will remember the farm. So without wasting much time, we'll take you through the greenhouses. So if you stand here, you look at it from this angle, you will see all four greenhouses standing at a stretch. So this is the first one. We have them lining up, one, two, three, four, and you can see the solar panels, the lights. So this place is lit up in the night. We don't have issues of darkness here. All right, so this is the first greenhouse. You may want to see inside. So this is what it looks like. We are about marking out the locations for the footpaths where you can easily walk through without uh, walking on the floor, so you don't damage the snails. So for now, we have not introduced any snail right in here. So once we're done with the footpaths and the feeding trails, then we now introduce the snails. So for about 2 months now, we've been growing this vegetation and just trying to see how it will come up to the point where we can get it stocked. So in another 1 week from now, we'll be stocking it. All right, so this is the second one. We'll just walk you through them. So in between each of the greenhouses, you can see we planted some pawpaw and some other grass plants in order to keep the place useful, and also make sure there are no weeds growing in between the greenhouses, so we can easily see whatever that is in there. All right, this is the second. Here is the third. So let's open this up for you to see. All right, you can take a look. This is what it looks like right now. So it's also very much ready for stocking. So today we'll be doing the food parts, and once we're done with that, in another 1 week we should be stocking it. All right, so always have a key to the door of your greenhouse, so you have people that can take responsibility when anything goes missing. You don't open it down. You must have a lock and key to each of the greenhouses. All right, so this is it. We are here at the very last one. So this is the last one. Yeah. So we have this one. This is the fourth one. All right. So we'll take you now to the grass cutter. The grass cutter pen is not completed yet. We've done the block work, but we have not roofed it yet. So we just go like this. So this is the side view of the greenhouse. You can see the way it looks. We have the black mesh on top, and the side we have the white mesh. So we can also have the black mesh running down, but just in case we don't have the white mesh readily available, the black mesh can also run down to the ground. It makes it very cool. Alright, so this is the entrance to the grass cutter. There's a doorway to the grass cutter. So we're going to roof it down like this. The roofing is going to go one side, and removing the cages, the grass cutter cages. We'll be having 42 cages of 4 steps cages here. There will be 42 of them. So by the time we finish with this, when we do the introduction of the cages, we'll bring you another clip for that. So now we're going to take you to our new invention for the snail concrete pens. The whole idea of it is how to best manage your space. We've done it in a way that within a space of 15 meters by 7.5 meters, we have 160 pens. Ideally, that should take almost a plot of land. But because of the invention, the new innovation, we were able to get that number of pens within that limited amount of space. So we'll take you right through to the pens. Alright, so this is the back view of the greenhouses. You can see the back side of it. Alright, so these are the doors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 doors. So in each of these doors, we have pens on both sides. So we'll take you inside. This is what it looks like. So yeah, we have pens on this side and we have pens on this side. So we made it in a way that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps of the pens. So you can see this is a door. When you close it like this, nothing gets inside because everywhere is sealed. You don't have issues with flies or any other form of parasite in here. So once you open it like this, come inside please so that they can have a good view of it. So this is how it's arranged. So you can see without much stress, you don't have to bend so much except for the last one. So this one is directly on the floor, on the casted or German floor, where we have our soil, of course, as usual. But from this, you do less bending and onto here and here. So, of course, you don't need to bring in someone that is quite short here. So you get someone with some good heights like myself, and it becomes easier for you to deal with. So this is the way it's arranged. You can see the snails here. They're under the dry leaves, and here's your water, and here's the feed. So you have the formulated feed and the water here. So you can see it's well arranged. So with this, you can have more snails within a limited space. Ideally, this place was supposed to be for just one pen. Without the steps, this would be a single pen. But now we've succeeded in having 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the beautiful part of this is the water does not drip from this to this and to this. We have a waste collector. This is where the water comes in from, and we have a socket outside. Okay, let's show you this. Okay, I think this is clearer. So this is where the water comes out from. You can see this. So all the water that drops from that pen comes out through this place. So we're going to clear it. The place is still a little bit messy. Yeah, the other one is buried down there. So when we clear it out, you will see. Alright, so if you come inside, you will see we have something similar here. And all you have to do is open this up. So you can see the snails here. They're very active. And some of them are already moving out. So that's the design. So with this, you can have as much pens as possible, and it's very, very comfortable and convenient for you to work with. It's not something that's going to give you too much stress. We're still brainstorming on how to modify this to even make it more durable without using the woods. So if you look at it closely, just come closer, we have this tarpaulin on the floor of this wood on the base. So this soil is not directly sitting come under the wood. So the water and whatever we sprinkle here ends on the tarpaulin. So it takes it, there's an opening under the soil where the old water is sloped into. So this platform is not completely flat. It's sloped gently to where we have that water collector from the tarpaulin. So all the water we sprinkle here will drizzle down into that pipe and take it outside to the pipe we showed you outside. That's the way it's designed. So you can see this is a completely new method of having the pens. So you have them on this side and you have them on this side. So the entire building here, from this to the last hall, is just 15 meters by 7.5 meters. And we have 160 pens. When you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that all through. So we have them 3 here. This is 6. This is another 6. We have another 6 and another 6 there. So each of these rooms will give you, this is 12, 20, 44 plus 44. That will be 88 in just this single space. Yeah, I think so. Am I making a mistake? This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is 8. This is 16. You have another 16 out there. So that's the much we have in just a particular cell. So maybe we'll just take you to the other one and we'll call it a day from there. Okay, so this is the second one here. Yeah, so you can see the arrangement, and this place must always be neat so you don't have issues with predators, ants, and so on. So that's how it's designed to the extreme. So we use here for the breeding. So once the eggs are accumulated from here, we take them to the very last one where we do the hatching. And after hatching them there, we introduce them into the greenhouses we showed you at the beginning. So that is what it is. As you can see, this is the water inlet, just like we showed you. So the water is connected from here. So just in case you want to water it, all we need to do is get the head here and open up the pens. Open up the pens and we sprinkle it like this. We open these up. Yeah. So you see, it's that easy. You don't need to stress yourself by going anywhere. So you just sprinkle it on the surface. You don't need to get it waterlogged. You just sprinkle it on the surface and sprinkle it on the dry leaves. You don't have to pick out the dry leaves to do the sprinkling. So just on the surface, and that is it. So in each of these cells or rooms, we have this connected. So this can work for both sides. So that's how easy it is. It's making the job a lot more easier We are also looking at situations where we can have the sprinklers installed directly under the pens, but it's a gradual process. So this is making it a lot more easier for the attendants to work with, and it will also need a reduced number of staff. Ordinarily, you may need at least 5-6 staffs to man a farm of 160 pens. But with 2 staff, we can do the whole job here, and it won't take even much time. So these are some of the innovations we are bringing into on the table. So you just stay glued with us and make sure you're following us closely. There's a lot of content we are developing and we're going to be bringing your way. So until then, it's bye bye from us. Thank you. Bye bye.